So there is a very simple question here, how to get number of options under a drop down, or we say select, right? So in Selenium, we have to find that solution without clicking on that select or without using the list, right? Something like that. Or basically we want to get the count of the option. So for example, let's say if we have something like this in our element hierarchy, we have this thing in DOM hierarchy. There is a select tag, there is ID of this select tag, there are options, and maybe some other ways also. It's not that it will always be like this when you are seeing the drop down in any web page. In new age technologies with Angular, React, or different UI technologies, right? It's not always that there will be a select tag. There may be some other things also. It's possible, very much possible. Their own customized drop down can also be possible. Okay, but this is very basic one. Let's understand first how to select any option from here, right? So let's assume that we have already opened the driver instance we have created. Now, uh, I'm assuming that you know a basic things on the Selenium side to open the browser and then opening a particular website, right? So till then we are good. Now going to that. Here, if you see, it's under select. So if you want to select any of the option, what Selenium suggests is there is a standard way to do it, that you say that find that element first, right? So we'll say web element, web element, let's say drop down. I'm giving it the meaningful name, let's say drop down for city is equals to, you will find that element. So you say driver dot find element by dot, let's say you have ID, unique thing here, which is here in this case, this is my city. As the unique identifier for this, I will use it. Okay, so that is one element you got. But then you have to put it in select class. So you'll say select and import that. Select city select. City select is equals to new select and pass this web element, which you are able to get it through unique identification. Okay, let's understand what you are doing here is Selenium provides one select class so that you can select it from the dropdown. If you hover over it, you will get the details about it, or read some blogs about it, or what is the way, why we are doing it, right? But basic understanding is it provides you a select class, right? You can create one reference to that, and you can create this select by passing that particular element, the parent element. If you see here, we are not going to the options. This is the parent of these options, correct? So we are selecting this my city, or in the website also I can show you. See this one, I'm talking about this, that there is a options here, Chennai, Trivandrum, Mumbai, Delhi, but the parent is this select ID my city. Okay. So till that it's fine, but now how to select the things? So you can say simply city select dot. Now you have options. See, there are a lot of options. Deselect all, deselect by index and all. What we will do, we will select this. So there are three options: select by index, select by value, select by visible text. Let's do all these three. Select by index. Select by index means the index will start from this 0, 1, 2, 3, right? So if I say select by index and we'll say 2, so it should select Mumbai. Okay. Just to slow down it, I'm using thread.sleep. so that you will be able to see what is happening in the website. Okay, this one also, I'll put it here also. Okay, let's see now. We'll execute this, saving this, and we'll run it again. So this is opening Firefox. It is opening that website. After 4 seconds, it should select Mumbai, or it should fail if there is any error. Is there any error? No, it's still execute. Yeah, it has selected. It has selected Mumbai here. Okay. Let me close all previous uh, websites, Okay. So it's selecting Mumbai. Let's select through other ways. So there is another way. Let's put this thread.sleep again, and let's select it. So we'll say city select dot select by value. So here you have to pass the value. So for example, if I say Trivandrum, it should select, but I don't think it will happen. Okay, let me select the exact text. I'll tell you if it will not work, why it will not work. So I'm saying Trivandrum to be selected. Okay, let's run this. Let me close the previous instance which we opened. Let me run this again. So do you think, guys, put it in chat window, do you think it will select Trivandrum, or there will be some problem? It will select Mumbai first. Yes, it's done. After 4 seconds, it should select Trivandrum, but this is not selecting. Okay, it's not doing it, and it's showing me error. No such element. I'll tell you why it's happening. When you're saying select by value, right, the value as an attribute should be present. So what I'm saying is, here there are options, but there is no value, right? So here, if I say value, and it's not necessarily to be equal to Chennai, it can be anything. So for example, in shortcut, for the Chennai, I can say CH. Okay. Here, again, for this, I can say TRI, let's assume. And for Mumbai, value. So select by value you can only use when actually in the option tag, there will be uh, attribute value. Then only you will be able to use it. Otherwise, use select by invisible visible text and select by index, something like this. Del, let's say. Okay. Saving this now. And let me close this. Now, we will, again, it will fail because the code what we are writing is select by value Trivandrum. It's not the value, it is the text. This is Trivandrum is the text. Value is TRI. I'll copy this. That's why, be good on HTML. If you want to learn Selenium in detail, or you want to become a better test automation engineer, basically, you should learn HTML, CSS, and JavaScript first. Let's see what will happen now. Chennai is there. After 4 seconds, it should select Mumbai. Yes, it has selected. Observe that at the top left. Now it has selected Trivandrum. Done. It's working. Done. Third thing is very simple. If you want to select by visual text, so that is the actual text which you see there. So you will say city select dot select by visible text, not visual text, it's visible text. So let's select Delhi now. So Delhi. Okay, let's close this, the previous instance, and let's run this. Then we will come to the real question which somebody has asked about how to get the count of all the options present. We'll talk about 2 to 3 different ways to get it. But before that, I just want to make sure that things are working fine. Mumbai is selected, Trivandrum is selected. Now Delhi should get selected. Yes, working fine. Fine. Going back to the code. Okay. Now we'll come to about the count. So the real question is how to get the number of options present in drop down. Okay, fine. Simplest way is if you are able to get this select element already, right? See here, you know that there is a select element, correct? You have already identified uniquely. You have already identified this select element. Take it as a web element. This is the web element. Under that, there are options, right? So simplest way is if you already know that there is a drop down for city, you have captured it in web element, then you can simply say, let me print it directly. I will not take it in integer. I'll just print it. I'll say this one dot. I can do again find element. Some of you may don't know, and I have seen, there are a lot of test automation engineers that don't know that you can do a find element inside an element also. It's not just always driver dot find element. Okay. You can actually do find element inside an element also. So the scope of finding the element will be limited in the hierarchy of this particular element, okay, which is as of now that's select drop down. Okay, here I'll say find the element. Now you can use different ways. Here basically there are multiple elements, so you should say find elements. So here I should say dot find elements. Now you can say by dot tag name. And what is that tag name? Tag name is option. Okay. But what do you want? I want the size of it because that will give me the list of web elements. But I want the size of those elements. So this will give you list of elements, and then size will print you how many such elements are there. So now if I'll run this, okay, it will take some time. So what I will do, I will basically let it run in background. Till then, I'll comment out this because we don't want this selection part now. Our objective is basically to get the count. So I'm commenting from here to here. Okay, let's see. Yes, see here. Are you able to see here? 4 is printed. That means there are 4 options available there. This is one way. Let's see what can be other ways to get how many things are present here. Okay, another way. Let me write it here. You can create one XPath for that. So you can first get the XPath of all those things. Let's do that. So I'll do right click and say inspect, and let's create XPath for that. It will not take much time. Hold on. Let me make it a bit bigger. Fine. So you know that there is a select, right? So you can say // select. Fine. If you hit enter, it's saying 1 of 1, but there may be multiple select tag also. It's possible. Let's find it uniquely. So I'll say @ID is equals to, where @ID means the attribute ID value is my city. And then you put // option. That will give you how many options present here. See here, 1 of 4 it's saying, and I'm hitting the enter, it's going to one by one to all. Obviously it will go, because in the XPath I am saying select where the ID is my city, and then go to the children, go anywhere in that children hierarchy and get the option tag. Okay, so this is one way again. So I'll copy this. I'll go back here in the code and I'll say system. Let's get it in integer. Integer count. Count is equals to driver dot find element again by dot x path now, and the x path is this. Fine. And again, the mistake is here. We should do find elements, not find element. Find elements, because there are multiple values. Dot size. So we are not putting it into one list and then traversing through it and getting the count. So the function is simply count. So I'll say system.println count. Okay, that's it. So this time, if we will run this program, so it should print 4 2 times. One is because of line number 32. One will be because of line number 34. Let's go back to the code. I'm waiting. Yes, here this 4 is printed because of the line number 36. So this is the way to get it, the number of options present in any drop down. Okay.